Hi there, my name is Cupicate, and welcome back to WolfQuest Daybreak over Red Waters with Teau. So last time was pretty intense. Our wolves got into a fight with Crevice Lake on a blessed day, and they still came out injured and scared. Both Teau and Sundance are taking a moment to talk about their options, what they can possibly do to save Crevice Lake, and what they may have to do to save their family. And so I think the two of them would take a moment to seek counsel with Eartha, to pray, to try and get an answer. And they know that it won't come in a glorious light or even words or howls from her. It's going to be subtle, and they're going to have to pay attention to see what Eartha wants them to do. And as they take this moment seeking counsel with Eartha and the other goddesses, we're gonna roll for today's difficulty. Well, I rolled a 3, which is a bit scary because we're both extremely injured and we're going from easy to accurate. So our wolves are going to have to be very careful in this playthrough because they're both in bad shape. But now Sundance is going to remind Teau that they've been away from the den for too long, and after their skirmish with the Crevice Lake wolves, she's very worried about their pups, and so they're going to head back as fast as they can, even though they're quite injured. We did just get alerted that Ollie has left the den. Now, I don't know if our wolves would know that just yet. I don't think Teau and Sundance would know, but they know they've been away for a long time, so they're not going to be surprised when they get there and find Ollie missing, but they are rushing back as fast as they possibly can. Well, the really good news is I happen to see Ollie's name. And I'm sure that Teau can probably sense Ollie a little bit and is like, I don't think that boy is in the den right now. Sundance is already on it. She's howling to see if Ollie will howl back. I did just see him. He was like right here. Oh, I see him. Hi, baby. Aw, he was actually trying to come back. Like, he heard Teau's howl and was like, oh, that's Dad. Like, he was walking back. That's really cute. Come on, son. Oh dear. I'm sure these pups are looking upon their parents right now. And even though they're really young and they don't understand the treacherous world that's out there, I'm sure this is going to put a little bit of fear in them. And possibly even some hatred for Crevice Lake and the others. Let's go ahead and do a weight check now that we're back at the den. Oh gosh. Poor Teau has a double leg injury. Okay, let's see. So, Cielo is at 12.8 pounds, Ollie's at 13.2, Cotton's at 13.4, Buffalo's 12.8. So we're getting closer and closer to the season of baby ungulates being born, which is very exciting, especially since they are so injured right now. They're gonna need the easy hunt. And they do have a carcass, but it is... Oh no, it's not that far away. Okay, they'll be okay. Jasper, Alora, you need to eat. Okay, looks like Alora is eating. Jasper, you need to eat as well, bub. I know you want to play, but food is important for growing. You pups don't need any more food, Jasper. Am I gonna have to encourage you to eat, love? Perfect. I think it is now time for Teau to sleep. Our two wolves have had a long, hard day. And Teau is going to be very much on edge. The hatred that he saw in those wolves scared him. And so he's not going to take any risk and call the pups into the den so he can make a perimeter check. He's very worried. No, 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 no. Go in the den. Fortunately, he did get quite a bit of healing. It looks like Sundance got quite a bit of healing as well. This is very fortunate. I'm trying to decide, though, if Teau may actually need to have another sleep after all that to heal up a little more, but he needs to get food. And honestly, so does Sundance. But they don't really have the affinity to leave just yet. The wolves howling nearby is making him so nervous. Aw, Teo's gonna take a moment and give Sundance some comfort. He imagines that she's in quite a lot of pain. Like, he's hurting as well, but she is much older than he is. So for now, I think Teo will go and get some food and then come right back and sleep. Ooh, Sundance. She's getting a little frustrated with the pups. She's in a lot of pain, guys. She hurts so bad. Because I don't think she's the type of mom that would just growl and get agitated with him, but she's in a lot of pain. Maybe he should take Sundance to eat. She really needs it to heal. Oh, thank goodness. There's no big predators here. So Teo and Sundance will be able to feast without worrying about this getting taken from them or possibly getting further injured. It looks like Sundance was quite hungry. She is just digging in right now. She even took a meat chunk with her. I think we might actually take a meat chunk as well back to the den. I don't think it would hurt anything if we did that. I think Teo would love to go and try again. I don't think he wants to give up on Crevice Lake just yet, but he is terrified for his family. Like I said, he saw some vicious, vicious hatred in their eyes, and he doesn't really quite understand where it's coming from. I think for our story, we're going to say that when Seraph came to try and talk to Crevice Lake, they had great fear in what she was saying. I kind of have the idea that Crevice Lake, because we were attacked by 4 wolves and 1 hex, they must be a very large pack, right? They have a lot of wolves, which means a lot of mouths to feed. It could also mean a lot of pups if they're not being careful with how many pups that they have. It's entirely possible that they are straining to get more territory, to get more food. And when Teo comes to say, hey, let's unite the packs and work together, they're not seeing it as, wow, we'd have help. They're seeing it as, we can't afford to share. And even if he talks to them saying, no, like that's the whole point, we can share hunting and everything, they don't want to. They want everything for themselves because they've struggled for so long that they can't see anything past that. I also think it's possible that whoever is in the lead may have experienced growing up with some of the things that Seraph had taught. Perhaps their parent hated her for some of that, hated Sarah for some of that. And whoever's in the lead now is very much against the united pack and the faith of Eartha and the other goddesses. And because they have that deep hatred, that's what's scaring Teo so much, is that it may end up being an outright war against them. And so what do? Do you let them fight against you and do nothing? Or do you come at them just as hard? And he's not sure. He can't tell if his rage is talking with those thoughts or the fear is talking. Because of Sundance, he doesn't want to hurt wolves anymore. He has seen what that has done to himself and his family in the past. He doesn't want to take that route, but now he's facing that if he doesn't take that route, he could lose his family anyway, so he's very scared. Cielo, did you just try and take a bite of that meat chunk? Ooh, we must be getting close. We must be getting close to the time. Probably 1 or 2 more sleeps and we'll be getting ungulates. I do think that despite all of this, Teo is not going to rush into rage and war. He's really fighting that rage right now, I imagine, but Sundance has already got enough problems, and seeing her in pain makes his rage worse, but it also reminds him that he can't let her down. And immediately jumping into a war path would let her down emotionally. And so he's really having to control himself, and it's hard because he's angry. He got hurt. He's scared for his family. He's scared for his pups. He's having to fight essentially against his own nature. Oh dear, I have a feeling this is Prospect Peak because they were kind of trying to sneak in. Cielo, go. Oh my gosh, Sundance! Wow! I'm gonna help her. I'm gonna help her. It is Prospect Peak, I was right. Ooh, that was frightening. I was genuinely worried we were gonna lose Cielo because they were taking so long to get in the den, but all of our pups are perfectly fine. But after that, Teau is so exhausted, and I think he's just going to sleep. Cielo, come back. Oh my gosh. This is what happens when affinity gets too low. They just stop caring, and they're like, I'm just gonna leave. After that wolf attack, Teau is very much on edge. He's gonna make sure the pups are being fed as close to the den entrance as possible, just in case. Kind of lifting his tail in confidence so that if anybody's kind of scouting within the tree line, they can see he's confident. Sundance is doing the same. She's such an amazing mate. He's gonna howl and continue to mark his territory with his voice. Good job, pups. We really should be getting the notification for ungulates any second, but we haven't been, which is really odd. There we go! This was the notification that I wanted. Perfect. So now we're gonna be able to hunt ungulates. Cotton, where on earth do you think you're going right now? You're not gonna hunt for them yourself, bub. I don't know if Teau has anything else to give as far as food is concerned. Oh no! 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 Oh, Sundance, please be careful. Don't you do it, bear. Alora, get inside! Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alora, please. Okay. Y'all, this playthrough is gonna give me a literal heart attack. Oh, I genuinely think Sundance should stay here. She just got re-injured. Our minor injury healed. She has a major and minor injury, I think, still. She just got another minor injury. Jeez. He's gonna tell her to stay, and then I think he's going to work on getting some food for the pups, but she needs rest. So Teo's kind of been presented with the opportunity to possibly hunt, but he's not sure it's a good idea since he is so very injured. And he knows that the elk mothers are stronger in the spring, and so he's having a hard time deciding what he should do. I don't think he's gonna take the risk, and instead, he's just gonna look for ungulates. As much as he would really like to hunt right now, he needs to be there for Sundance, and if he hurts himself, he won't be able to be there for her. Oh, thank goodness. I followed a moose track to find out that it was a bull moose and not a mama moose. But fortunately, right next to the bull moose, there was an elk cow hiding her baby, and Teau was able to find it, so he will be able to feed his pups today. And here we are. Feast up, pups. I do think Sundance is going to be quite hungry as well, so we may have to look for some food for her too. Thunder, you need to come eat, buddy. He just blobbed down. Why? Well, now that Teo's dropped that off, he is going to leave. No. Sundance, I know you're hungry. Teo's gonna bring food back for you. You just rest. I imagine that's how that conversation went. Like, no. I don't need your help. It's all right. I'm just gonna go get us some more food. Ooh, I think I see something down here. Well, that was only a small fawn, so Teo's gonna feast on that himself, but he's gonna keep looking for a bigger kill for Sundance, something that will really cheer her up and help her heal. Like that. That would certainly cheer Sundance up and help her heal, but Teau is getting a little bit tired, so he's gonna have to be very careful with how he does this. Unfortunately, this mom and baby are really smart. They're really not letting Teau have an opening at all. He cannot get even the smallest bit of an opening. This is a bit of a struggle, and he's starting to wear down. I'm 1000% sure that's a glitch. That baby is just like walking in the water. I don't think that's supposed to happen. But Teau has already taken too many hits. He's not gonna risk it. He's too tired. He's worn out. Hopefully he'll be able to get something special for Sundance tomorrow. Or it looks like Teau will be able to bring something home after all. He's actually surprised to see himself over here by the gravel den. He remembers this den really well, but not the best memories here, unfortunately. Well, Teau ended up finding something a little bit better, which is a good thing because he didn't realize how deep the water was where he was crossing, and he dropped the fawn. As in, I dropped the fawn. I couldn't find a way across. It was the strangest thing. Like, I kept trying and I couldn't, and I saw a spot that looked shallow and it wasn't, and I was like, dang it. But I ran up on a grass patch and there happened to be an elk right there, so we are all good. Oh, Teau is so happy to be home. He is exhausted. He will probably drop this by the den entrance and then fall asleep. Only Cotton is out to greet him. Sundance is nowhere to be found, I guess. Did they eat that whole thing? Oh, she was in the den. Goodness. Teau was worried when he didn't see her, but she was just in the den. Oop, I saw a rabbit. Rabbits are good food. Oh, Teo's so tired he can't even catch a rabbit. I think he will just lay down and go to sleep. The pups can finish eating while he's napping and in the morning when he awakens. Well, it looks like Sundance was able to heal her minor injury, but she's gonna be quite hungry this morning. Or not, actually. She must have gotten a little bit of the elk carcass from the other day. But while Teau and Sundance have been healing, their territory is taking a serious, serious hit from all sides. And Teau knows it. He can sense his markings just diminishing on the borders, and he can sense wolves getting closer and closer to him, and he's feeling surrounded. But he doesn't know what to do. His leg is broken, his mate's leg is broken. He can't risk her, and he doesn't want to die and leave her with 7 pups to take care of. So he's conflicted and he's hurt, and his rage is building. Even Sundance is a little more on edge and agitated. She's been growling at the pups, telling them that they need to share and get along, and she's not as comforting to them right now. She's a little more on edge, telling them they need to be careful, they need to share, they need to have each other's backs. Teau can tell that she's really afraid. He's gonna sleep once more in hopes of healing his leg, but tomorrow they will have to hunt and they will have to fix this territory. And the pups have grown up. It looks as though Sundance has healed her major injury, which is good. That means that she'll be able to help with the hunting. But Teau is not, so he's gonna have to really count on her to take down a kill. But before they can do any of that, they are going to be going to a rendezvous site, which I haven't picked out yet, but there's one just south of us, so I think we'll just move them straight south. Teau might even finish up this meal a little bit, and then he can get the pups more food. Look at them all grown up. There's Cielo and Cotton and Thunder and Alora. What a beautiful girl she's become. Ollie and Jasper and Buffalo. All of these pups seem to take after their dad the most. All right, loves, it is time to move today. Well, looky here, right at the rendezvous site, it looks like there is an elk mother. We will need to be a little bit careful. We don't want the pups to get hurt, but at least they'll have food. And there it was. Well, a new home out in the open. The pups no longer have to be in the den, and fresh food to fill their bellies. It does seem like Teau and Sundance have been able to make a small recovery from the incident in the last episode, but it has taken a toll on their territory, and that's scaring Teau. He's facing not being able to get his goal done, and he doesn't know what to do with that. His rage is building, and he's fighting it as best he can for the love of his life, but it's hard. So we will see what happens in the next episode, but I hope you liked this one. If you did, give the like button a tickle and a poke, subscribe to join our family if you haven't already, and jingle the bell to get notified of when I post WolfQuest. Also, feel free to join Discord or follow me on Twitch because I am very active on both and I would love to have you there. I love you guys. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next week for more of Daybreak over Red Waters. Bye!